Well, folks, the Dodgers farm system is showing up at in the big leagues. You saw it last night against the Braves. Andy Pajes, Gavin Stone, Michael Grove, three of the stars of the show. Let's talk about it. So this is Tim Rogers. Dodgers 2080. Yes, my last name does rhyme with Dodgers. Getting some content in. Wanted to do it last night. It was just too late. But let's talk. Straight up. The Dodgers have just been putting on some really, just a good example of how to do things. I'm going to bring up their roster, and we're going to talk about each of the players, or at least some of them, and how they may have been impacted either by acquisition or what they're doing today. So let's do that. Let's see. Hey, Mr. John Rod, good to see you. Let me get my act together. Oh, look at that. It is working correct. How about that? All right. Let's go to just some of the roster here. Okay. So Walker Buehler starting on Monday. How exciting. How exciting. Obviously from the farm system back in 2015. Yeah, I think Diego, we got trouble there. We need him to go. Let's see. Who else we got? Nick Frasso, of course, they acquired for some other guys that were ours. Let's see. And then Tyler Glasnow. You know, it cost Ryan Pepio, friend of the show, and it also cost Johnny DeLuca to get him. Some would say it's worth it. Let's see. Tony Gonsolin. Drafted 2016. Brusdar Graterol came in this whole thing with Mookie Betts. Let's see. Michael Grove. The dude got the first three Braves batters in the top of the 11th with the runner on second. Didn't let anyone in. Impressive. Let's see. Kyle Hurt on the 60-day. I still don't know the details, but we actually acquired him. From the Marlins, along with the Vesia. Joe Kelly, well, that cost us a little bit there to get him back. Clayton Kershaw, one of ours. Landon Knack, I hate the fact he's in the minors, but dang, he had three good starts. Landon Knack has done really, really well. I'm going to just pull real quick. I just want to see. Yeah, he's got a 2.81 ERA getting sent to the minors. He'll be back. Dustin May is one of ours. Bobby Miller starting to throw again. Let's see. Paxton Phillips, Nick Ramirez, Salazar. Emmett Sheehan's one of our. He's drafted. Gavin Stone. 3 of his last 4 starts have been excellent. So he's really rounding into shape. Yeah, there's an interview. I do have an interview with him. If you want to take a look at it, it's on the channel. Tim, will you be my dad? Probably. I'm old enough to be. That's for sure. I have actually met Bob Nightingale in person. Both of them. This one and the one that writes for USA Today. Let's see. Vanasco, Gus Varland. They got him from the A's. Vesia from the Marlins. Yamamoto, and technically he's, come from the Dodger system. Diego, in trouble. Hunter Vidusha still deserves a shot. Needs to be traded or brought up. Will Smith, lifetime Dodger. Lifetime Dodger. The Dodgers don't get Mookie Betts without having developed a farm system in which they, traded Alex Verdugo and what's the Connor Wong, who were drafted by the Dodgers, and then they also, traded Jeter Downs in that trade, who they got from the Reds in the Puig trade. Gavin Lux, one of ours, coming around. We need to get some more solid stuff. Max Muncy is just one of those things that they came upon. Miggy Vargas going to be coming on strong. He's coming. Kike Hernandez feels like he was drafted by the Dodgers. He's actually drafted by the Astros, traded to the Marlins, and to the Dodgers, and then he's been around a little bit. Teoscar, he fits in so well, but he's not an original Dodger. Hayward Altman's one of ours. He's struggling right now, but He was drafted and developed in 2018. And then we have Andy Pages, the man, the myth. What are his numbers? Let's see if we can take a look there. Andy Pages forcing that smile. He's not a smiling man. But hey, 60 at-bats, 20 hits, 3 homers, 11 ribbies, average 333, on base 354, OPS 921. Thank you and good night. And then Chris Taylor, he seems like one of ours, but we traded the great Zach Lee to get him. So that's the Dodger roster, and that's how the roster was helped developed by the farm system. So the farm system, in general, is not just for playing them. It's for trading them. You play them or trade them. They are either going to be used on the farm system, which I really hope. I want to, I would like as many Dodgers as possible to be developed in the farm system. And then you trade some of the guys. You make moves. You use that farm system. Let's see. So what do we got? Let's see. The more I think about it, the more I think we hit the jackpot with Hope. Oh, I agree. My gosh, I got content of him. This rotation can be scary when all these pitchers come back and with the development of the young arms. Yeah, I mean, everyone's starting to throw again. We're going to get Trinan back probably next week. We're getting Walker Buehler at least to start. My expectations are low. I'm just excited to have him back. It's patience. It's a long season. Oh, you like the Senate thing? Yeah, Senate's pretty darn cool, man. Oh, okay. Now the next thing we're going to talk about, Mr. Carrillo, we're going to hold off just for a second on answering this question. But there were a ton of transactions that happened, folks. And so we're going to go starting from May 1st. All sorts of good stuff happened. I'm going to make sure that we're live. We're doing that. Yep. Okay, there's that crappy thing. So we have Peyton Martin and Samuel Munoz brought up to the Dodgers. How excited! To the Quakes. I was expecting Samuel. I'm so happy to see him there. Peyton Martin. Man, he's a good one. He is a good one. There's the Landon Knack stuff. Let's see. What do we got? Matt Gage. I'm not worried about that one. Oh, Nico Perez. Oh, good to see. He didn't do anything last year with the Dodgers. Good to see him back. So he's with the ACL Dodgers. Then we have Carson Hobbs. Timeout. Who? Donde está? Carson Hobbs draft. Oh, yeah. Round 11. He's 22. He came from Samford, not Stanford. So Samford, Connecticut. Clap, 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 clap. You get it. If you know, you know. Okay, here we go. The ACL Dodgers, they got Joel Ibarra was assigned to them. It's weird. Here he is. Hyun-Suk Chung assigned to the ACL Dodgers. So he starts there. Eduardo Guerrero, shortstop. Yep. Some of these guys we've talked about, in some of our overviews. Some of these guys, Christian Zazueta, Michael Vilches, Ken Omosaku. Who is that? Let's look it up. Oh, what? It's from Brazil. Huh, that's interesting. But that doesn't look Brazilian. But hey, Brazil, you never know. Let's go back to this. So, Jesus Tierra. Oh, man. That's the dude right there. That is a dude. Oh, getting better. Nicholas Cruz, Marco Corcho. Here we go. Yoander Vargas, ACL Doyers. Oh, my gosh. Eduardo Quintero. Oh, gosh. These is some. Oh, wait, they're going to. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, they're going to the Dodgers from Batista. So these guys are coming to the United States. This is all good, folks. All good. Let's see. Okay, Ben Sarankuma. I love Ben. He's such a nice dude. He's from Uganda, and he's so ACL. But I saw he looked good with the Quakes. So, Angel Diaz. I know I talked about him briefly. Let's take a quick look. Angel Diaz. Oh, yeah. Oh, heck yeah. 20 years old. To Venezuela, of course. Last year, batted 353, on base, 457, 1043. 7 dongs, 133 at bats. Sign me up for more Angel Diaz content, please. So he just turned 20. Um, Morales, I can't even, I'm not going to try it. What else we got? So, Oswaldo, sorry. Oh my gosh. And Robinson Ortiz is back. That's good to see. I expect him to go to, I'm so glad he's back. He's throwing hard. Oswaldo Azario was only with the Quakes just a little bit, but man, I'm pretty fired up about that ACL team. I hope you guys are too. This is good. Okay, so I do think Chung will reach Rancho sometime at the end of the year. Craig Osterberg is in the house. Burns had a good inning. Yeah, it's good to see. What do I think of Kendall Gill? Kendall Gill. That's an old basketball player. Kendall George's progress. You know what? The guy's getting on base, and he just does damage on the bases. We can take a look. Why don't we do that? Let's go to their roster. Let's take a look at some numbers. Let's kind of a catch up time. Kendall George. He's hitting 327 on base of 450. He does that. That guy's dangerous. Singles are not singles; they're doubles, maybe even triples. So that's all good to see. He's got 11 walks in 13 games. That's all good. It's all good. Let's take a quick look at Zaire Hope. I know he got nicked up a little bit and he's slowed down a bit. And the Quakes have had some rough times over there with Modesto. But still, Zaire Hope is hitting 282, 378, 899, 3 dongs, 13 RBIs, 13 runs in 18 games. So he's a good one. DePaula is back. I don't know if y'all saw it, which is good. Let's see how Josue. Yeah, he was hurt a bit, so we're still coming with Josue. Still coming. Still 18. Good Lord. He turns a whole 19 this month. Can you believe it? They grow up so fast. I want to see how Juan Alonso's doing. That guy came on fire, man. Still struggling a bit. He's coming back from some injuries. Logan Wagner, guy I love. This guy's him and Geloff are going to be the third baseman of the future. I know Wagner's off to a little bit of a slow start, but his OPS is still 864, and on base is 455. So I'm not worried about him. This is his first extended time playing. But he is a good one. Joe Vitrano's hurt. Thompson. Jedel Perez, my man. He's a good one. 314, 439, 986. 4 dongs for the second baseman. 19 years old. Yes. Sean McLean's back. Gosh, this guy's so talented. He's just getting started. So 1 for 7. But he's getting started. I'm just glad to see him playing again. He just has these shoulder things. Jake Geloff, player of the month, or offensive player of the month. I mean, look at this, man. 310, 460, 960 in the slash department. He's going to get promoted soon. No doubt in my mind. How's my man Willman doing? Willman is 206, 304, 628. Come on, Willman. He's just not showing it yet. It's strikeouts. Striking out a third of the time. You just got to get the bat on the ball. Strong kid. Jefferson Valladares has been pretty good. He's only at 200. He had a couple hits the other day. I like him too. He's 21, a little older. Carlos Rojas. Last I checked, he was hitting over 300. Let's see if he's still there. 298. So he dropped a little bit. But he's also 21. He's not 165. I tell you that. He's thicker. Leave the game. 267, 400, 867. Good job, Jesus. I'm a big Jesus guy. Let's take a look at some pitching here of our Quakes. Felix Copen. Let's take a look. So big prospect here, folks. Right here, big prospect. So 15 innings, 50.2 innings, 21 Ks. The whip's a little high. Coming around though. He's developing. Cam Day. We did an article. Well, Ryan did an article on him. Also, one of the nicest guys. Came up and introduced himself to me. Whip's a little high. Actually, real high, but we'll hopefully let's see. Carlos Duran. I took one in the shorts the other day. So everything went crazy with his stats. It went way up. 7.2 innings, 13 Ks. Coming around. He's recovering for Tommy John. Gabe Emmett, he needs to get promoted. Yeah, four games, 16 innings, 19 Ks. Really does need to be promoted. Godwin still coming back from TJ. Joycelyn Gonzalez, I think he struggled when I saw him a little bit. Yeah, he's been struggling a little bit. Jorge Gonzalez is a lot of strikeouts. Big dude, but he's got to get the ball over late. Roque Gutierrez. This guy again. He's struggling a little bit. He's not quite doing it. Good dude. Edgardo. Here's the man right here. This is the guy. All right. So 5 games, 10 innings, 21 strikeouts. He's 21 years old. He's going to end the year in Double-A. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see if has Peyton got in a game yet. Oh, he did. Okay, 1 game, 2.2 innings, 5 Ks. He's right back to where he was. Garrett McDaniels, lefty. He's been starting a bit. 15. Okay, about 1-1 on the innings pitch and Ks. Jose Rodriguez. I just posted some pictures of him on Instagram. This is a good one. This is a good one. Mark my words. 5 game, 21 innings, 35 Ks. Lots of arms and legs coming at you. Hides the ball really well. Yeah, I'm a fan. It's a Christian Ruin. Swanee, I don't think he's even pitched yet. Eric with a Q. Yeah, okay, 1 game, 2 innings, 4 Ks. I mean, come on. He throws really hard. Okay, we're going to go to Reynaldo Yane. How's he doing? Okay, still no runs. 7 games, 2 saves, 6 innings, 6.1 innings, 13 strikeouts. Let's see how his walks are doing. Okay, 5 walks and 6.1 innings, only 2 hits. So he's just got to, if he reduces those walks, he's super dangerous. So that's the Quakes. I mean, dang, folks. Dang. I like what I see there. I really do. You guys know that, though. Let's see. Yeah, Kendall George. Brazil has Japanese. Okay, they have expat. Community. Yeah, you're right. I remember now. Yeah, they used to have a prime minister or something like that. That was Japanese quite a few years ago. Yeah, DePaula is back to playing. That's all I know. He had a little leg issue. I talked to him last weekend. The shortstop prospects. Let's check out. Let me go pull up Alex Freeland. I mean, all the young guys. We got. Let's see here. Oh boy, nice. Alex Freeland, 75 at bats, 333. He's starting at Loons again, but that's not going to last long. 333, 500 on base percentage, 1073 OPS. I think and he's got 2 home runs, so he's on it. He is on it. So that's a really good thing to see. I forgot to look at Justin Thompson when we were going, or Jordan. Not Justin. Stop it, Tim. So bad at that. Thompson, he's been playing some short. Sean McClain just coming back. So Jordan's been doing okay. 2 home runs, 238. On base percentage and OPS are good, though. So good to go. Shortstops are coming around. Let's see. What do we got on the Twitter machine? Anything else? Let's see. Ooh, Trey Turner's out for 6 weeks. Yikes. Then the Padres trading a lot of the farm system for Luis Arraez. I like him. They're getting him for minimum wage. but they gave up a lot of prospects for there. Let's see. San Diego Padres manager says enough is enough. Rips teams throwing inside, high and inside on Fernando Tatis. Let's talk about that. I'm going to tell you right now why they're doing this. Just again, the opinion. It's an opinion, but I believe that he's paying a price. He's a jerk. I think they think he's a jerk. He, broke his wrist on the motorcycle, did the steroids, didn't make the All-Star team because no one voted for him last year. May have deserved it. He's excellent outfielder right now, but I think that the MLB is just not a fan of this guy, and they're letting it be known. So that's just justice. That's justice the baseball way. I am not advocating or not advocating, whatever. Baseball is baseball, and you reap what you sow. Let's see. Diego Ortiz good, but he has back issues already. I know. Yeah, back issues it's a big red flag. I know. Yeah, the window to trade him is gone. They should just hold on to him. Yeah, the Adames thing. So, okay, so we saw Andrew Friedman, or it's Friedman saying that he thinks Mookie Betts will still be the shortstop through the trade deadline. Don't believe him. Just don't. just don't believe him. That's all. He's always positioning himself. Okay, always positioning himself, always getting ready to make sure that he can make the best trade possible. So I'm not worried either way. Mookie's been doing okay. I think he's been throwing a little better lately. He's been throwing harder. He must have been listening to the show, obviously. We're getting lag again. Hope not. Let's see. Should the team drop Muncy lower in the lineup, stranding way too many batters? No. I believe in Muncy. And hey, props to Max Muncy on the defense. So much better. Yeah, rushing. Let's take a look at Dalton. Yeah, everything's just going so much that trying to keep up with these dudes. Let's take a look at some of. I want to say Tampa, but Tulsa. And we shall look at rushing. There he is. Yeah. So 61 at bats, 4 dongs, 295, 413, over 1,000 OPS. Go Dalton rushing. This guy, come on, folks. This is the guy. He's getting over. Last year he had that concussion. So things are different now. Okay. Any more posts here? I don't know. Let's just take a look at our great one there. I took this picture in 2022. That's him. That's our guy right there. Let's see. Is there any more of these? Let's see. Who are we looking at here? I don't want to see Diego. Ben Kasparius has been good. Let's see. Yeah, he's getting a lot of strikeouts, man. 21 innings, 34 Ks. That's good. He's rounding into a really good prospect. Jack Dreyer's interesting. Let's see. Yep, 8 games, 12 innings, 17 Ks, no nothing. He's coming. He's 25. That's obviously older. He will be in the major leagues. Maybe by the end of the year or next year. How's Antonio doing here? Or Ben Harris. Let's see. Austin. Dang. Let's take a look here. Let's just take our time and look at some of these guys. Austin just doing his thing. 280, 445. He just gets a million walks. 933. 4 home runs. Ooh, Austin, man. Jeez. Undrafted free agent. Ben Harris. 2021 draft. Strikeout rates are down a little bit for him. 9 games, 9.2 innings, 12 Ks. Whip's a little high. ERA is still good though, but yeah, that I look at Whip a lot. Ronan Kopp. Okay, little struggle bus there. Little struggle bus. What is it? What is it? What are the walks? 3, 5 hits. That's interesting. He had a late start. Let's look at Sarin Lau. How's he doing? 318, 8 games, 11 innings, 12 Ks. How are his walks? 4, 12 hits. That's interesting. Oh gosh, this is so good. It's Dr. Pepper Zero in ice. It is goated. Jack Little. How's Lockpile doing? 254, 361, 784. Murillo. Casey Porter talked about him from Dodgers Daily. The numbers are up a little bit, but he's throwing hard. We'll see about this guy. I'm a fan. Let's see. What's his number? Yeah, Tulsa. Not so good. I believe in this stuff. I do. Pilarski. Pilarski's 5 innings, 6 innings, 5 games, 6 innings, only 4 Ks. Wonder what's up with Jake. Wonder what's up. Jose Ramos repeating in Double-A or back in Double-A again. I expect, yeah. 223. Dang it, that on-base percentage. Okay. What's the key with him? Like a lot of these guys, strikeouts. 41 strikeouts and 94 at-bats. That's not going to do it. To be honest, that's why they haven't protected him. Sublet, is he? He's still floating around. I'd get him confused with Jordan Leisure for some reason. Kendall Williams, how's Kendall doing? A little struggle there. The Ks are way down. Still young. He's only 23. So I think he's still filling out a little bit. Justin Robleski, how's our dude? ERA is bad. I got a feeling it was just one game. Five games, 22 innings, 24 Ks. Let's look at the Loons. Let me check the chat real quick while we're here. Yeah, Cobb got pushed around, I know. Yeah. Well, we're going to take a look at all these guys. Let's just do that. We'll just go through some of these, more of the highlight guys, but, the ones that are like maybe trade bait. That's the Loon. Or just really important guys to look at. So Maddox, I guess, had a good start. 4 innings, 8 Ks. Jeez. Nasty, nasty, nasty stuff. Dylan Campbell drafted last year. Getting a lot of, good playing time. 302, 343, 708. Need a little more power going, but good start there. Campos, love Campos. 3 games, 9 innings, 12 strikeouts. They're just taking him easy because he's still a converted shortstop, and they're bringing him along slowly. Jackson Ferris, part of the trade. 19 innings, 23 Ks. What's going on here? Hits are a little up. The walks, as always. It's these walks. Dodgers don't seem to care about that, but Kubik's been coming around. Look at this. Yeah, 5 games, 18 innings, 28 Ks. 28 Ks. Doesn't he look like Chris Katana a little bit from Saturday Night Live? Let's see. Where are we at here? The hits are down. The walks are up. That's interesting. Those are way up. He'll fix that. I'm not worried about that. Hubert Madison. Jared Carse. Ross, you know who Ross Porter is. You know when I go Jared Carse. That's how Ross Porter would say. Eric Carse. 5 games, 25 innings, 27 Ks. Good job. .88. Good that. And look at that dude, man. Putting it together. Only 4 walks in 25 innings. Holy smokes. Come on. Tyrone. How's he doing, man? Let's see. Ooh. Man, him and Diego been smoking the same stuff. 2 home runs, 159 average ain't going to do it, dude. You better start working harder. Gotta start working harder, my man. Jacob Metter's back. I believe he had Tommy John. This is good. Okay, good. He was really good with Rancho in 22. From what I saw, I liked what I saw. I saw his last game. Metter. Noah Miller's. We got him for Manny Margot. 237. He's slick though. And 5 home runs is pretty good for that shortstop. He's a slick fielder. Sam Mongelli. I just have to say it that way. 262, 370, 681. No dongs yet. Mongelli. Nevin. How's Kyle doing? Okay, 280, couple bombs. He's coming around. He's recovering from a shoulder injury. Newell, I think was struggling a little bit. Yeah, 195. Yeah, home runs are there though, but yeah, we just gotta find that. Nelson Cueras. He's not yet. He missed a lot of time though. Kelvin Ramirez and also Luis. How's Luis doing? 333. Okay. How's his Ks? 15 Ks and 45. So a third. That's better. Christian Romero, man, he's such a stud last year, and he's a stud this year. Come on. 5 games, 19 innings, 14 strikeouts. Looks like he's been doing some piggyback work. So let's see, 11 walks is a little high for him. I'm a little surprised by that. He's solid though. Jeremy Rosario, one of the best arms in the system. Oh, come on, dude. What's the walks? That's all I'm looking at with him. Okay, 1 walk in 9-2. Okay, I'll take it. He's fine. I believe. I'm a believer. And then let's go to the last one, the Oklahoma City 89ers, as they should be, and I agree with Casey on that one. Let's see, Drew Avens is still crushing it. 313, 388, 875, 7 stolen bases. I love that guy. Oh, Hugh Neal Choi. Coming around. Missed a lot of time. How's Hunter Fiducia? Trade. Oh, come on. Get him going, man. Either got to bring him up or got to trade him. 26 years old, turns 27 next month. Cody Hosey. There's a question about him. Look at this guy. 326, 366, 866. Yay, Cody Hosey. Healthy. It's always been there. It's just a matter, he has to be healthy. So it's so cool. That's a really good story. Let's hope that continues. Landon Knack, we know about him. Andre Lipsius. I know Mike South's talking about him. So 321, 9 dongs. 321, 367, 992. Oh my. Now I think he was DFA'd, so he's not on the 40. Yeah, he was DFA'd. So, but he's hanging. He's hanging around there. Chris Owings, is he? Because he looked good. Yeah, he's doing a little bit there. Chris Owings, video. John Rooney. 240, 15 innings, 16 Ks. I think he's a Dodger this year. Somehow. Trey Sweeney, obviously a very important part of the team and hopefully for the future. 274, 407 on base, 823 OPS, 2 dongs. He must be walking. Yeah, 25 walks in 29 games. I will take that every day. Sweeney, Miggy. Oh, wait, let's go Vanasco first. So I would like to see him in the bullpen. Him better in the major leagues than minor leagues. That's funny. He must have had 1 stinker. It's my guess. Let's take a look at the game logs. He must have had 1 stinker. He did. April 21st, 3 runs in 0.1 innings. That killed his numbers. He'll come back. But he's a reliever. It's going to take a while to get that ERA down. That's okay. And the one and only Miguel Vargas. Nice. 292. That's going to go up. 418, 993, 6 home runs, 27 RBIs. Very, very good, Miggy. 6 stolen bases, too. Now, they're still, last I saw, they still have not been playing him back at second base. I wish they would. I think they should. Left field and DH, that's it. I mean, I'm going to look at the fielding percentage is crap. It's a really bad judge, but what is he? He's got 2 errors. So we got to do a little bit better in that Moogie. Let's look at Ryan Ward. I think has he been crushing this year? Yes, 11 home runs. Yeah. Another guy that needs some love, man. All right, let's take a look. We got a lineup yet? Andy Pajes might be here to stay. Come on, Fabian. It's will be here to stay. What's going on in this one here? Let's see. Who's going to tonight's game? Not me. I wish I was, though. Looking forward to getting back to the ballpark. I've only been there once this year. Okay, let's go. I was actually at a Bible study. I was kind of watching it off to the side, but I didn't see any of it live. So what are your thoughts, Michael, on well, obviously that's another good outing. What are your thoughts on what you saw? He does. I mean, he can't just sit there and groove that 4-seamer with first pitch. Did he mix any sliders in first pitch? How about Chung? Yeah, I'm excited about that guy. Let's see did the ACL play yet? Let's see if what they've done. RC Quakes. No, not that one. Dodgers 2080. Dodgers 2080. Hope everyone's been doing well. I know I've been off on a little off, and I know some of y'all like, what the heck was that content? What's an Ayrton Senna? I had to do it. I just had to. There are certain dudes, man. Certain dudes. Where is the Arizona Summer League? Where are we at here? Arizona Complex League. There it is. Nothing. I guess they haven't played yet. Pitching. Yeah, they haven't started yet. But they will. It's coming. But I'm glad hopefully no one blocked me on that. Let's see. Okay, hold on. And there's some pressure on Outman if Outman continues to struggle. James has to, if when Hayward comes back, which sounds like he might be on his way finally. The sliders get more righties out good. He's always facing lefties. Oh, in the NPB. Yeah. You're more excited about George and Hope. You should be. Yeah. Contact to steal base and great range in the outfield. The type of players missing in the Dodger lineup. Yes. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, especially George. So Shohei Ohtani has had an excellent year for the Dodgers, but he's taken a lot of crap, right? He's taken a lot of crap for his RISP things, right? But you see that approach he took to get that RBI in the 10th? That was beautiful. Yeah, okay, that's why he's splitter heavy. Yeah. I want him throwing that splitter less. It's just not good for your arm unless you're throwing it perfectly. You want Joe Andre in single A already. Yeah, no kidding. It'll happen. Give it till June, July. If he does what I think we expect him to do, Hep, he's going to be in soon. We'll get him. I got to get my translators lined up. I'm hoping that Enriquez is still there when I get back. I really want to interview him. Wait, I'm still okay. Let's see what DMAC. All the stuff from the thing. I don't really, it's cool that all those guys get to dress up, but I'm not gonna really do too much reporting on it. Yeah, Bruns look good. He's only got 4 innings in, but strikeouts are super. He's got 4.1 innings. I think it was 9 Ks. I think the team in general is really bad with bases loaded. Oh, it's historic. It seems like the last 10 plus years they've been terrible with the bases loaded. I wonder what the other team. Oh, I wonder what that really is. Yeah, I was hoping the team would trade for Arraez, or Mason Miller. Mason Miller right now is gonna be tough. It would cost a ton, but I think it'd be worth it. Yeah, they're gonna really be real slow with getting the bullpen pieces. I think, and I tweeted last night. Obviously, the Marlins are already selling. Tanner Scott, come on down, go get him now, because the Padres are gonna go get him. Someone's gonna, or some other team, some other contender's gonna get him. Go get him now. I mean, he's gonna be a free agent. In At the end of the year, just get what you can for him. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing that like right now. Let's see. Yep, I know. Come on, right? Got to get that done. Ohtani puffs his cheeks and closes his eyes when he pulls the ball and swings too hard. Yep, hit the ball to left field. Yeah, now another one who's just reaching out and got it out there. Mason Miller, 6 years of control, cheap. One of the reasons why the A's still get some fans to come to games. No way he's available. It would take a lot. Tanner Scott, you know what? I'm then maybe his value is down. Go get him. Just go get him. That you just got to take, but take chances. See what. If it doesn't work out, then you let him go. But they're gonna have to do some of that stuff anyway. Hope everyone's been good though. We got a game at 6:05. We have Tanner Glass now on the mound. Living his best life. I don't know if you saw his girlfriend. Again, for the theme of this, it's been this show. It's all about the guys that you're bringing in, or the guys that you have. You draft and you sign, develop. Dodgers should have signed Shota. Yeah, this channel was in on him. Hey, Dan. Lefty, exactly what we needed. Could have gotten him over Paxton. Yeah, true. And yeah, they got a good deal on him. Yeah, I would pursue Libertor. Is that the Cardinals? I can't remember now. I know we had a Libertor. Wonder what happened to that guy. Trade deadline looks weak. Yeah, only big name is Luzardo, and even he has question marks. Yep. Yeah, the Cardinals, are they dead yet? My understanding is they're not very good. That team. Let's see. Your Cardinals. Yeah, they're a little bit under 500. Lance Lehman at sub ERA. Just don't get them. Good Lord. Let me look at their roster here for Libertor. I'm on my phone on this one. Lance Lynn. Yesterday he was 5 innings, 4 earned runs. How many home runs did he give up? Oh, no home runs still. My goodness. Having Michael Busch doing well. Yep. Yeah, the thing is, they just didn't believe in Busch in terms of his fielding, I believe. Muncie's been doing really well in that way. And so at third base, he's looking good. He's been above average. I think he's got 2 DRS, defensive run save +2. So that's good. And then we've got Fudge. Yeah, we got Zaire Hope and Jackson Ferris. One of those guys is going to work out. I got a good feeling about that. Maybe 2. Would you think Kyle Tucker and Framber? Oh, give me Framber, yeah. Both nearing free agency, no signs they're nearing an extension. Yeah, Houston doesn't like to pay their guys. I think Houston's going to give it they're going to give it some time though. And unfortunately, neither one of those guys are, those guys. Those guys. But yeah, the farm system. I'm so happy. The pitchers have just been kind of working out, despite some of the injuries with Sheehan, Hurt, a few others. We're gonna have Kirsch coming back sometime. He's starting to throw bullpens. Question is, where's Gratterall? Man, Triton's coming back soon. Had back to back. Do you think Mookie wins one more ring, he will be a top 10 greatest players? Honestly, I would put Mookie over Jeter. Mookie to me is an Ichiro territory. Ichiro, in my opinion, is top. I would go. Yeah, I think Mookie's better than Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter's. I'm gonna say he's overrated. Now he's but he's still a Hall of Famer. The fact that he was one vote short of being unanimous is insane. Come on. He wasn't even the best shortstop. Maybe 1 year. Garcia Parra was better. A-Rod was better. I think he had that 1 year. I think it was 2006. I thought he should have been MVP over the guy at the Twins, the Canadian guy. River Riot. No, we haven't heard anything. I need to reach into that one. I need to start poking around on that. I'd like to know. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to share it, but I'd like to know at least. But yeah, River Ryan. I think they're holding him back. Remember, he's just like Campos. He's a dude that was a shortstop, and he's learning how to pitch. So they're taking their time. I think Gradall's done. I think surgery's in the future. When you hit the 60-day IL to start your power pitcher, it's pretty obvious. Yeah, something really went wrong with him. And he was such an important. He was so good last year. Like the last 2+ months, he didn't give up a run. Yeah, so that's where guys. Let's be honest, Michael Grove stepping it up. Alex Vesti doing a little bit better, even though those he gave up that run because he was giving up a lot of depth. Name some of your greatest of all time. For me, Babe, Hank Aaron, Lou, Ichiro, Mariano. Oh man, I think, yeah, I gotta go with Babe Ruth because of the pitching and the hitting, and this guy named Shohei Ohtani is gonna be in that. Willie Mays, Mickey Mantle, Hank Aaron for sure, Johnny Bench, catcher, amazing catcher, Sandy Koufax, and I'm gonna go a little modern. I'm going to go Pedro Martinez is somewhere in there. Maybe Greg Maddux. Maybe Randy Johnson. Bob Gibson. Bob Feller. No, Yin's not. He's only 20. He's not. Last year when he jumped, he really struggled. They're not going to be that aggressive, but I do expect Yin to make it to high A, and once he is confident, then they might be aggressive. He's still getting up there, but he's so much. He's in a better spot this year. That's for sure. Other top guys. Joe Morgan at second. Jackie Robinson. There's a lot of outfielders. Mookie is such a weirdo, and it's a good thing. He's a good weirdo because he's playing shortstop. I can't name a single baseball player I'd take over Mookie with the exception of Ohtani. That would be hard for me to decide. Well, right now I go with Mookie because Ohtani's DH. And if he doesn't pitch, then maybe he can play outfield. But Mookie's amazing. I guess you guys saw Trout got hurt again. You're concerned about Miller and Hurt? Yeah. Except for first start, Miller's gotten rocked and Hurt's health may be trending along the gradual path. Yeah, I don't know what it was. The Dodgers are so quiet with this stuff. Yeah, they're just so quiet with this stuff. That's the way they behave. I don't know why it hurts, but I guess, do we think Bueller's ready? I'm okay if he's not. Let him work through it. He's going to adjust to what he is, but I think he'll also start as he gets stronger. Then maybe there's a little bit more in there. We'll see. Walker Buehler's one of the smartest guys out there. He will adjust. If anyone can adjust, it's him. I mean, he's going to adjust to throwing 95 instead of 98, maybe 99. Yeah. So, Buehler, different guy. Just remember, he's still Walker Buehler in terms of the type of person he is on the mound. He's tough. He is tough. in a good way, and I really am a fan of that dude. So yeah, um, and then yeah, Bueller on Monday. Who's throwing? Jeez, man, my brain. I'm already. Who's tomorrow for your and our Dodgers? Max Fried against James Paxton. Now that's a mismatch. But you know what? Paxton's actually got a better ERA than Max Fried. You know what though? The Dodgers, your Los Angeles Dodgers are better against lefties now. They're much better. Hey, we're gonna get traded for a reliever like Zach McKinstry. Yeah, no, I don't know, man. I think he's a guy that stays. I don't know if he stays on the active roster. I'm not convinced Bueller would be more productive than Knack. Tough call. Yeah, but you got to give Bueller a chance. Now, Landon Knack also deserves. He earned it. He's earned it already. I'd rather, but you know what? Here's what they're going to do. We know James Paxton is probably going to get hurt. What they're going to do is get all they can out of him. And he's going to maybe the Dodgers get a World Series. He gets a ring. He may not be on that playoff roster, but think about that. Yeah, Freddie and Mookie would be hurt. Imagine Glasnow, Bueller, Yoshi, Kirsch, Miller, Paxton, Stone, Knack. That is 8 pitchers. Not even May in the rotation. I don't worry about it because pitchers drop like flies. My hope is that Dustin May comes around as the Bruce Dark replacement. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, there's no way they're gonna get rid of Hayward. Next year, after this year, who knows? But he stays. He's gonna be like Chase Utley was in 2018. He will be on that roster somewhere, whether he's on the bench with a injury thing, or maybe he gets back to it and he's healthy because he's still a really good right fielder. He fields that position really well. And who knows? Maybe he's still can hit. We'll see. We'll see. If Bueller doesn't look good against Miami, a really bad line, just don't see how it's justified that he takes up a spot overnight. You got to be thinking long term. It's one game, and I'm going to even say with Bueller, it's going to be 5 to 10 games. I'm okay with that. Maybe you're not. That's okay, Norm. Yeah, it's quite okay. But I just you got to think long term. What if we gave up on Gavin Stone already? What if we gave up on Landon Knack after his first inning? That's kind of where I'm at. It's just Walker spring training. Yes, it is. We got to let greatness. Remember, Walker Bueller was great. Not good. He was great. Let's let him cook. That's what they're going to do. They're going to let him cook. If he's no good after 5 to 10 games, they'll put him on the IL again. Remember, this thing isn't won right now. We got to be ready for October, and there's nobody who's a better October guy than Walker effing Bueller. Let's just remember that. These guys, Landon, I wish he was on the roster. Can we put Grove in a trade package for Tanner Scott? Maybe Grove and Lux for Scott. I'm not. Right now, we don't have enough relievers. Grove's actually a good reliever. I'm holding on to him. Lux, I don't know what's going to happen with him. What did he do yesterday? I can't even remember. I was out to eat with my wife. I haven't been watching as much as I usually do. I'm really Loxley 1 for 2. He's a one night. He's coming. Let's see. Kike's been he only 0 for 2, but boy, they really pinch hit for Outman pretty quick. Yeah, but got beaned. Yeah, the whole thing about Hayward ain't gonna take any pies at bats. That's for sure. That is for sure because he's good. He's straight up good. That's a dude that after 2022, which was a bad year for him, dude went out, lost weight, fixed everything, fixed just he fell in all those balls out of the zone. Yeah, his eyes a little off. Okay, he was struggling with Chavez, but still, yeah, still laboratory. Yeah, I mean, yeah, make those moves. Um, and as you Norm, you probably can guess, the Dodgers are gonna go trade for somebody that we never thought of. That's probably what it's gonna be. Like Ryan Yarbrough, who knew? Or who knows? Remember I mean, who thought in 2021 they'd be able to get Max Scherzer and Trey Turner in the same trade? That's still a bit. It still blows me away. Good trade for both teams. Too bad the Dodgers couldn't take advantage of it. But that's what injuries. That's what happens. Yeah, Walker's. It's the second one. All that type of stuff. Gosh, the whole thing with Bueller. He could have had that surgery like in June or July. Instead, they waited till September. I don't know, man. You just wonder. I know they're trying to push some stuff, and he probably didn't want to do it because of his contract and all that type of stuff. But yeah, just go get relievers that are good. I don't care who they are. Just go get relievers. If they're not good, make them good, which happens sometimes. Not all the time though. That's always a risk. That's always a risk. All right. How long have I been doing this? Oh, almost an hour. Okay. Well, I got to get going pretty soon. I have a meeting with a guy named Father Doran. We've been flirting around with an Episcopal church. It's the one. There aren't many what I consider to be good Episcopal churches. This one is a good one. Father Doran's wonderful. I have coffee with him and learn more. I have so many questions because I'm not Episcopal. It's new to me, but I really love the service and I love the daily offices. Let's see. Need a closer when Phillips is available. Yeah, and let's talk about Daniel Hudson for a minute. He's given up 4 home runs already. That's concerning. And I'm very concerned about Huddy, especially in the 8th. That's it's such a weak spot right now. That's where Bruce Dar is supposed to be. That's where hopefully, Trinan's going to be. If Trinan's really back, you're going to put him in any inning when they need him. Michael Grove, he handled Acuna. Okay, that's super small sample size. I'll just back away from that for a second. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Hep, you said it. Looks like Hudson is this year's Ryan Madsen. Dave won't go away from him since he's a veteran, has been. I mean, to be honest, freaking Ryan Madsen was really good until the World Series. And then Doc kept going to him. Even though he couldn't get loose in Boston, he went to him again anyway. He was toast. He was done. But yeah, no, it's Doc Doc loves those veterans. But it was good to see Michael Grove in there getting a shot. Joe Kelly, but Joe Kelly's, you never know with Joe. You guys know I'm a huge Joe Kelly fan, greatest of all time. But we know that he also starts walking dudes. Hudson was older, coming off 2 injuries. I think he's gasped because the slider is hanging. Something's going on there. And yeah, he's pitching a little too much. Hudson should not pitch tonight. And then I don't remember how many pitches Phillips threw. But it's a long season. I'm not a fan right now of overusing guys. I know it sucks to lose. So let's see. Okay, Stone 86 pitches, Kelly 14, Hudson 27. He's definitely done. Phillips 11, so he could go. Vesey 11, he's good to go. Grove 15. They should give Grove a shot again too. I want to see if he can go twice 2 days in a row and be effective. I don't want the same batters, though. You put it to a different part of the order because now they've seen him. What are some realistic options at the trade deadline now? It seems Pies is going to be staying and Betts is sticking at shortstop. Man, some good questions. They're low. That's for sure. They're low. And I still think I with the whole Betts thing, I think that's just talk. I don't believe a word they're saying. That's just throwing it out there. Some GM's gonna go, oh well. But under the covers, you'll see Friedman push a little bit. It just depends, though, right? Because the two guys are Bichette and Adames, and so Adames is on Milwaukee. Milwaukee's in first place. They would have to get quite a haul to trade him, even though they didn't get spit for Hader. Still makes me mad. And then Toronto, they're in last, 6.5 out of first. They're still in the wild card hunt. I want Bo Bichette. That's who I'd prefer if we're gonna make a move. I agree. I'd rather go Bichette over Adames. Adames would be. We're just right back to where we were next year. With what do we do? But also, one thing I do expect is that next year they're going to give Gavin Lux another shot at shortstop if he's still with the team. Trey Sweeney's coming. Also, I don't know if he'll be ready, but he's coming. I liked what I saw briefly of Trey Sweeney up close. Yeah, Kim is not going to be anywhere yet, but he could be a free agent. Kim might be available. Yeah, I just don't think he is. And then they're not going to trade him to the Dodgers. There's no way. But he could be a free agent. If he's a free agent at the end of the year, you go pick him up. He's such a good player, especially a good shortstop. I don't care if he hits a lot, but if he could be Miguel Rojas more and younger, it's even better. Outman in a prospect hall for Kyle Tucker. I mean, right now, just to be honest, Outman's being platooned. We know that. So against righties, you got Teoscar in left, Pages in right, and Outman in center. Against lefties, it goes Teoscar in right, Pages in center, and Kike pretty much in left. Let's see. Lux should be nicknamed Wheat Grumble a second. Oh, man. Poor Luxy. Whatever happened to Cody Hosey? He's thriving. You missed it earlier. He's actually in AAA and thriving. He's hitting well over 300. It's really a cool story. He's healthy, which is great. And that's been the key. He's always been hurt. So good for him. Lexington Worm Killer. Oh, man. Yep. Cody Hosey, man. It's great to see. It really is. That's a great story. All right. Anything else? Because I need to go wipe down my hot rod. Yeah, Hep ain't getting over that one. Yeah, he's gonna be 27. Yeah, sometimes you miss. But yeah, I gotta go wipe down my Mustang. I'm gonna take it to the coast to go meet with the Father Doran, Episcopal dude. So he's really Anglo-Catholic. If you know, the Episcopal Church of the United States is based on the regular Anglican Church in England, and patching Lux and Taylor might bring back a Dodger dog in a trade. Chris still looks lost. He still looks lost. I hate it because I really like both those guys, and I want to see them do well. Yeah, I get it. I truly get it. But as long as someone takes the money, right? I mean, let's be honest. If some team goes, hey, I really believe in Gavin Lux, and we're going to take Taylor's contract, now's the time because Taylor's going to be pretty soon. That dude is going to have that 10-year thing, and then you can't trade him. So, if they want to do that, I don't know. I think the Dodgers start to have some of these guys. They just don't plan on getting rid of them until the very end, until they're really totally useless. And right now, Taylor's, gosh darn it, not so good. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. But really good. Yeah, Roberts has gotten a platoon system. It's kind of earned. I hate it, but it's earned. And so you get Rojas has earned some at bats, Kike's earned some at bats, and Lux and Outman regretfully are under 200. So it kind of sucks. I know. Team would like to add 20 million for a team being considered. That's why you'd have to give up a prospect to get rid of Taylor. That's one of those things where you're making that move. You're going, hey, you take this prospect. Well, the Padres just did it in a way. They gave a ton of prospect capital for a singles hitter. Not a bad one. I mean, he might help them a lot. But a single hitting DH possibly. They gave up three guys in the top 15, it sounds like. But they also had the money paid off. So Marlins are paying for almost all his contracts except for minimum. And then what is it? Shoot. Yeah, and then they gave up a lot of prospects. So the one thing that AJ Preller is really good at is finding prospects. Developing them, holding on to them, that's a different story. But, never know. Yeah, he wants to win, but he's just, his approach is stupid. That's it. That's all I have to say about that. All right, folks, I'm going to head out. Cool. Great to be back again. Maybe we'll do something tomorrow. We'll see. I hope you guys liked the one with Klein that I had on the other, was it Monday night? I thought it was good. Yeah. Yeah. Thing is, I mean, the problem with the Padres is they're guys that actually are supposed to be hitting, just don't. They just don't. So, all right. Thanks everybody. As always. Thank you so much. Appreciate everyone coming in the chat. Take care of yourselves. As always, God bless and go Dodgers.